What is going on, you guys? So today we're going to talk about different ways you can work your abs, but which way is actually going to significantly help you more in improving your six-pack. Now, unfortunately, we all know that abs are revealed in the kitchen. You have to have a proper diet to get rid of that fat layer that is covering your abs. So say you have the best six-pack in the world, if you have fat covering them, no one's going to know, no one's going to see it. So diet is definitely one of the most important factors. It is the most important factor. I hate having to say that, but it's true. But we're going to talk about specific ab training techniques. They're going to help improve your six-pack, but which one you should individually be focusing on, because it's different depending on where you are. So, I'm going to break this down into two categories: high rep ab work and low rep ab work. When I think of high rep ab work, I'm thinking like timed, just for example purposes, like a minute straight of crunches, or whatever it is, you're doing high rep ab work. You are focusing on defining and sculpting your abs. When I say low rep work, this is when I'm thinking about strength and stability, like improving core strength. You're doing weighted ab routines, lower reps, or you're hanging leg raises, and you're just focusing on coming up slow and squeezing your core as hard as possible. You're not going to do nearly as many reps as if you were doing like air bikes, you know? So they're completely different styles of training the abs. And if you're someone who has the general outline of a six-pack, but it's just not really defined, you should be focusing on high rep ab work. Like I said before, this is going to sculpt and define your abs. So you have a strong core already. You are probably going to be doing that high rep ab work to just basically focus on your aesthetics. You're trying to get better aesthetics. You're not really focusing on strength in the core. You're just focusing on improving your abs. Now that's high rep ab work. If you're someone who doesn't really have a six-pack at all, and you do have a good diet, it's just like, or you have a skinny pack, it doesn't really bulge out, and you don't look strong down there, they may be a little bit defined, but they're really small individual packs, you can improve this and get bulgier and blockier abs by doing that low rep ab work. So, like I said before, weighted ab routines, or just like focusing on stability, like hanging up and just squeezing the core. Whatever it is, like they're completely different styles of training the abs. And like I said, it depends where you are. If you're trying to really focus on defining and sculpting the abs, you should be doing the high rep ab work. But if you don't really have the abs and are trying to bring them out, you should be doing strength ab work, so low rep ab work. I think too many people focus on doing high rep ab work, when they don't have the packs to start with. Like, it basically like any other muscle. You have to build it up and then you also sculpt it. But if you're doing a high rep ab work, what are you even working on if you don't have abs to begin with? You have to have a strong core and you have to be able to embrace them. Like skinny packs, I'm gonna be honest, I hate when people talk about having a six-pack when they're just skinny. Like they don't have any fat covering it, but they haven't even worked on their abs. Like they haven't broadened them out. That's not the look you're going for. You want to have a strong looking stomach as well as an aesthetic one. So that's another point I'm going to make. You should be doing both. It's just your focus point should be more on one-sided. Or if you're going crazy and want to do it all, you can do both. Like, you can have a strength ab day, you can have a high rep ab day. What I do myself, I'm working on just increasing my core strength, so I'm doing that low rep ab work for the majority. I do 4 days of strength ab work and then 2 days of high rep ab work. You can switch that up if you need to work on the other side. But it really, like I said, it really depends on where you are and what you're trying to go for. If you're trying to get some blockier, bulgier abs, then you have to be doing that low rep ab work more than the high rep ab work. If you want to really focus on just defining them, like go crazy with that high endurance ab work. Everyone is different and they will form abs at different rates and they'll all look differently, but like I said, they're completely different training techniques and you have to utilize both, but I really believe you should have a focus point in order to just build on them. So if you're going for more of the aesthetic look and just trying to sculpt, go for the high rep ab work, but there's no point in sculpting if you don't have the muscles there to begin with. So like I said, diet to start, get your diet intact, but once you're on top of your diet, strength ab work is going to bring them out and make them more blocky and bulge, while the high rep ab work is going to really sculpt them and define them. So you should be doing both. And some people say you don't have to work abs because the lifts take care of it. Again, if you're someone who believes in that, I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I think ab work is extra for sure, but if you're really trying to go for an aesthetic look, you should be putting in some individual focus on the abs. And if you are doing really heavy lifts, like say powerlifters, you probably already have a very strong core, so you're probably someone who should be doing that high rep ab work if you want to see like more of a six-pack. And if you're someone who just goes to the gym or does whatever, you are and you're just like the everyday person, you're probably more gonna benefit from the strength ab work, because I guarantee, like, if you're not lifting very high loads of weight, heavy loads of weight, that your core isn't as strong as someone who is. So you can really focus specifically on doing that strength ab work to develop more core strength and just to basically build the abs, push them out, expand them, and make them bigger. And then when you like develop that category, you can start sculpting them. So I hope you guys liked this video. I think I rambled a lot, but I just wanted to kind of make my points clear because I know a lot of people have this question. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.